Music and the brain. With recent advancements in technology and neuroimaging techniques, neuropsychologists have been learning more about different aspects of human behavior by viewing the brain at work. Using similar concepts, they've also learned about various aspects of music, including perfect pitch, music imagery, tune versus lyric of music, memory for music, and emotional responses to music. In order to collect this research, they've used lesion deficit-based research, musical ability-based research, and functional neuroimaging studies. Lesion deficit-based research studies individuals with lesions or brain abnormalities who also have musical deficits and attempts to understand the role of particular brain regions in music-specific neural networks. They've looked at individuals with ASD who have a wide variety of deficits, but usually have intact or higher level music abilities. They've also looked at individuals with a particular type of epilepsy where seizures are onset by music. They've used intercarotid imorbital tests to study individual hemispheric lateralization by anesthetizing one hemisphere to individually assess the other. A study found that right hemisphere was related to pitch control and tonality, whereas left hemisphere, as we know, is related to speech production, comprehension, and singing ability. Individuals with strokes in the right or left hemisphere also showed similar patterns. Musical ability-based research looks at the age-old question of nature versus nurture. So research found that music abilities appear to be primarily nature-based. There appears to be a genetic component for innate music ability, as well as the inclination to pursue music and tendency to practice music. They looked at child prodigies as well as people who are tone deaf. They also did a study that focused on the impact of musical training on children after only 15 months of musical training. Functional neuroimaging studies used were fMRI, PET, and diffusion tensor imaging, all looking at the brain while the person is engaged in a particular behavior. They found that all the different aspects listed before had different areas of activation in the brain. They used Gordon Music Aptitude Profile, Montreal Battery of Evaluation in Musia, Montreal Battery of Music Abilities, and the Profile of Music Perception Skills, all to assess the musical skills of the person. Basically, what they found was that complexity is associated with generation, interpretation, and emotional responses of music call on different areas of the brain. Their frontal regions are utilized for intonation, pitch, and volume, whereas limbic areas control emotional responses to musical experience. This research and further research can aid musicians to increase musical abilities, as well as to help teach those with developmental or acquired disabilities by utilizing strengths to compensate for impaired neural networks.